Welcome back, everyone. You're taking a look at some footage sent to us from Candy in southeast Austin, showing what it looked like earlier today. This is around Pleasant Valley. Yeah, we're starting to get a lot of these pictures and videos in from what came through just, a couple hours ago, a few minutes ago, it feels like. It was loud.
Yeah, and some of it was more the amount of hail as opposed to the hail size. You need hail to be an inch in diameter or bigger for it to be hail. We only had a couple reports of hail that big, but we had a lot of reports of smaller hail starting to accumulate in spots. So more small hail than damaging hail, but still hail nonetheless. We also had plenty of rain. You could see some of these rainfall totals since midnight. Much of the hill country getting a good soaking from Mason through Llano, Burnett counties into Lampasas and San Saba, where some of you saw about an inch to a little over an inch and a half of rain. Lower rainfall totals down in Gillespie and southern Blanco County, but some of that heavier rain came down into the Austin metro, specifically into central Travis County, where we had our first severe thunderstorm warning of the whole year so far in Travis County. In fact, we had a couple of them, and it brought more than an inch of rain in some spots. Still waiting on the official number from Austin's Camp Mabry. That should come out here within the next 45 minutes or so. And then the rain tapered off into our eastern counties, but still some localized amounts over half an inch in parts of northern Bastrop County. What's out there now? Well, from the metro into our southeastern counties, we are dry. A little bit of a lull before the rain picks up again. And our severe thunderstorm warning for Mason County has been canceled because the hail size has really dropped off. In fact, we're not detecting any hail in that storm anymore. But still, it's a storm with heavy rain and frequent lightning as it moves through portions of Gillespie and Llano County. We'll have to keep an eye on that. What's going to happen here tonight into tomorrow to make the rain coverage way higher and give us several rounds of rain? Well, this area of low pressure spinning just south of Southern California is going to move its way east, and as it does so, it will provide extra lift, and that will give us round after round of downpours and storms. So gradually the rain coverage picks up later this evening. We'll still have scattered showers and storms around for the evening, but then overnight and especially past midnight into Friday, waves of heavy rain, isolated severe storms, but it's the heaviness and the intensity of the rain that we're most concerned with. Some of the thunder and lightning could wake you up in the middle of the night, though, but rounds of heavy rain continuing through the morning commute, through the middle of the day. It may not be non-stop rain. We may get some breaks in between these waves of rain, but still localized intense downbursts of rain come through the day here tomorrow. When does it end? Signs of the last batch of showers by early to mid-evening tomorrow evening. Should be all dry here by about 11 o'clock tomorrow night. And then the clouds clear, and just in time for the weekend, the rain is gone. 70% of us seeing rain by the time the sun comes up tomorrow morning. Overnight lows down to 60, and a rare 100% rain guarantee here for tomorrow. High of 64, cloudy all day. Not raining every moment of the day, but raining most of the time. And there are some concerns tomorrow. A low severe weather risk in our southeastern counties for large hail. But the higher threat that we've been first warning you about all week has been the flooding concern. A 2 out of 4 flash flood threat from the eastern hill country through the metro into our eastern counties. And earlier today, National Weather Service issuing a flood watch for the entire area beginning this evening through tomorrow evening. That means the potential is there for life-threatening flooding. You got to take this seriously. Should there be flash flood warnings, make sure you never drive through flooded streets. And should streams and creeks start to bubble up quickly, you want to be prepared to seek higher ground here tonight and tomorrow. Isolated amounts up to 5 inches. Most of us won't be close to that. I think most areas get 1 to 2.5 inches. Northeastern portions of the hill country may end up on the lowest amount of that range. Here's your weekend though. Sun is out Saturday. We'll be drying out. There'll be some leftover puddles though. Sunshine and some scattered clouds around on Sunday. Low 70s Saturday, upper 70s Sunday. Really nice weekend after some beneficial rain. Here's a look at our first warning weather 7-day forecast. You can actually see we're going to stay dry for several days. 83 Monday with sun and clouds. More clouds in the morning, sun in the afternoon. 88 Tuesday. Then our rain and storm chances start to bubble back up again toward the end of next week. 20% chance Wednesday. 30% Thursday, either side of our next cold front.